All right, let's start with the big story that we're tracking on WION at this hour, where Europe is literally feeling the heat. And Paris and London are at the center of a major heat wave that is sweeping across the European continent. Now, Paris has officially recorded its hottest day ever, with the temperatures having hit 42.6 degrees Celsius, breaking a 70-year high of 40.4 degrees Celsius. Now, following this, a red alert has also been issued in the north of France. Now, red is in fact the highest level of alert that is declared in the country. Bordeaux in southwestern France also has recorded its highest ever temperature. The Eiffel Tower fountain has become the city's largest free swimming pool in the city. And on the other side of the English Channel, Britain has recorded its highest ever July temperature, but has fallen short of the all-time record of 38.5 degrees Celsius. This, of course, created a strangle on London's public transportation, with many trains having to be cancelled. Now, the heat wave has also damaged overhead electric wires across the city. But also, this is the year's second heat spell for Europe. Heat records have been broken in Germany as well, when mercury hit 41.9 degrees Celsius. While some grabbed the opportunity to head to ice cream parlors, others voiced their concerns about the rising global temperatures. Some also lashed out at US President Donald Trump because he's actually pulled out of the Paris Climate Accord.
Also ich glaube, am Klimawandel ist wirklich was dran. Entgegen Trump bin ich der Überzeugung, dass da jetzt tatsächlich was passiert. Ich merke es in unserer Wohnung, jedes Jahr in der Sommerzeit immer mehr aufheizt.
Die Frage ist auf jeden Fall berechtigt, ist ja auch erkennbar, ja. Und wer die Augen davor verschließt, der heißt halt Trump, ja. Ich finde es sehr, sehr schade. Und das Problem ist ja das, was wir der nächsten Generation hinterlassen.
And also Belgium and Netherlands have recorded their highest ever temperatures as well. Temperature in the United Kingdom was the highest for the month of July. It recorded 37.7 degrees Celsius.
Last night wasn't good. We got the ice blocks from the freezer, put them in bed with us.
In this country, I don't recall such a hot temperature. I think I remember 30s, but I think, to be honest, no, it's going to be the hottest, even in Europe.
And not just humans, even animals are in fact facing the brunt of these extreme temperatures. And trains across Europe have been asked to slow down. This is in order to avoid damage to the railway network. Locals and travellers across Europe are thronging to beaches, pools and lakes in search of some respite.
We have to slow down and stop and keep drinking water, or we like the beer. It's quite good. But we're just not used to it. We've got this in England at the moment, apparently. It's not quite as hot. But I understand in France it's been this hot for quite a long time.
But also in Switzerland, the residents of Geneva crowded the Bains-de-Pacquois beach, and authorities said that the temperature in Geneva is in fact expected to touch about 34 degrees Celsius. Now, experts state that the heat wave is, of course, becoming more and more frequent because of global warming. And we earlier spoke to our correspondent in Paris, Elena Casas-Montanes. Let's listen in to what she said.
41 degrees this morning, which is the hottest temperature, as you were saying, ever recorded, beating the hottest on record, which had dated back more than 70 years. Of course, successive French governments are very on edge about these sort of high temperatures since the heatwave of 2003, which killed more than 15,000 mostly elderly people. But the authorities say that this time round they are better prepared. They've created a network of cold rooms across Paris where people can go to cool down, and social workers are checking in on vulnerable elderly people every day in this heat. They are, though, keen to encourage people to take precautions, make sure they don't take trains unless they absolutely need to on hot days like this because they can't be cooled properly, and making sure that employers allow staff to work from home and that people are sufficiently hydrated.